students, welcome back to the online classes. We are on chapter 4, the Carew murder case. We have completed the half of the chapter, part 1 and part 2, and today we shall start part 3 on page number 54. So, I hope you are remembering the previous lessons which we have completed. Okay. So he had in his hand a heavy cane. Who had? Mr. Hyde had in his hand a heavy cane. Cane means here the stick with which he was fiddling. Fiddling means playing. And the Mr. Hyde had in his hand a heavy cane, a heavy stick with which he was fiddling. But he answered never a word and seemed to listen with a ill-contented impatience. Okay, who was impatient here? Mr. Hyde was impatient here, and he did not utter a word to the old man, and he was fiddling with the cane in his hand, and he seemed to listen with an ill-contented impatience. He was getting little irritated with. Okay, and then all of a sudden he broke out in a great flame of anger. So suddenly he got a bit angry, and he broke out in a great flame of anger, and stamping with his foot, brandishing the cane and carrying on like a madman. Who is doing all this? Mr. Hyde is doing, okay, all this. He was getting irritated with, and he broke out with a great flame of anger, and stamping with his foot with that anger, and also brandishing. Brandishing means here moving in the air. The stick, he was moving it in the air, and the cane and carrying on. Like a madman he was behaving. So the old gentleman took a step back with the air of one very much surprised and trifle hurt. So by seeing that the old man, who was very decent and very polite, he was, in fact, he was getting frightened by seeing Mr. Hyde's behavior. Okay, so he took a step back. With the air of one much surprised as a trifle hurt. He got a little bit hurt when the Hyde was moving the cane. So he took a one step back. Okay, and at that Mr. Hyde broke all bounds and clubbed him to the earth. So by seeing that, when the old man was going back, taking one step back, Hyde was little more irritated, and he broke out all the bounds, all his limit, and clubbed him to the earth. Clubbed means struck with one thick end. He struck him with that cane, okay, on his head, and made him to fall on the earth. And the next moment, with ape-like fury, ape means a type of monkey, and fury means anger. Okay, he was stamping his victim underfoot and hailing down a storm of blows under which the bones were audibly scattered. So what he did? With a ape-like fury, with a monkey, when it gets irritated, what happens? The same way he was also behaving, okay, and trampling the victim under the foot and hailing down storms of blow under which the bones were audibly scattered, and he was beating him with that stick, and his bones were scattered with a loud noise. Okay. At the horror of these sights, the maid fainted. By seeing, you remember the maid servant was watching from her room upstairs. And by seeing this incident, the horrible incident, she fainted. Fainted means she became unconscious. It was 2 o'clock when she came to herself and called the police. So such a long time she was lying on the floor, unconscious. Okay. So when she came to herself, she was conscious, she called the police. The murderer was gone long ago, but lay his victim in the middle of the lane. Lane means the street. Incredibly means unbelievable. Mangled means cut roughly. So who was on the floor? The murderer, the one who did the killing. He left the place, and but the victim was lay his victim in the middle of the street. The victim was in the middle of the street, and incredibly mangled means unbelievably his body was cut, and roughly it was cut. Okay, the stick with which the deeds been done, although it was of some rare and very tough and heavy wood, had broken in the middle under the stress of this terrible cruelty. So the stick which he has used to beat this old man was broken into pieces, and it was half of the piece was lying there. Okay, and also the wood was very heavy and a rare one. So, and the ones splintered half and rolled it in the neighboring gutter, and the other without doubt had been carried away by the victim. Okay, so the half of the stick was where it was. The half of the stick was in the gutter, and half was most probably the murderer was taken. Okay, a purse and a gold watch were found upon the victim, but no cards or papers except a sealed and stamped envelope, which he had been probably carrying to post, and which bore the name and address of Mr. Utterson. So what did they got? A purse, police got a purse and a gold watch were found upon the victim. So a purse and a golden watch got from the victim, and but no other cards or papers they did not get, but an envelope they got, which he had been perhaps carrying to post in the post office, and the address, the name of the address was written Mr. Utterson. Okay, this was brought to the lawyer the next morning before he was out of bed. So the next morning the police went to the lawyer, and as soon as seen it and been told the circumstances, and he shot out a solemn lip. Solemn means he was little serious to hear about the circumstances, the situations and the stories. So I shall say nothing till I have seen the body, said he. I can't say anything now till I see the body. Who said this? The lawyer said that. This may be very serious. Have the kindness to wait while I dress. And with the same grave face. Grave face means here the serious face. Okay, he hurried through his breakfast and drove to the police station. So the police called him, and he drove to the police station to investigate the case. Whither means here where. The body had been carried. As soon as he came to the cell, he nodded. Cell means where the body is kept. He went to the police station, and he went to the cell where the body is kept, and just he nodded his head. Yes, I recognize him. I am sorry to say that this is Sir Dennis Carew. So he just nodded his head, and when he saw the body of the particular person, he understood that I am very sorry. This is the man. I know this man, and his name is Sir Dennis Carew. Okay, good grief. sir, exclaimed the officer. Is it possible? How it is possible? The officer exclaimed with grief. And the next moment his eyes lifted up with the professional ambition. Here the professional ambition means the professional spirit. Okay? And this will make a deal of noise. And he said, and perhaps you can help us to the man. And he briefly narrated what the maid had seen and showed the broken stick. So, the particular man was in a high position. The particular one who was killed. So he told that this will make a deal of great noise in the society. And what will happen now? He said, and perhaps you can help us into this man. Perhaps you can, the police told the lawyer, you can help us to find out this particular man. And they briefly narrated that the maid, so the police narrated the story what the maid servant had told them. Okay, and showed the broken stick also. Okay, students, that's all today. It's a lengthy lesson. The rest of the part I will teach you the next class. Thank you for listening.